Hi, this is Tanya you are hearing. I want to give you a short overview over this Firetracker and Fireforecast app. I hope it's easy to use. Navigation is really easy. Just use this menu on the upper right or scroll down. So the map is the most important thing, and there are three important icons on the bottom right. The upper one is the full screen mode. I would recommend to use the map in full screen mode. And the middle one, this minus loop, this is meant for zooming out very quickly. So if you are into some details of the map and you want to go to the overview again, just use this icon and you will be back. And the last one is just to leave the full screen mode. So how to use the map? The first thing is you have to decide which area of the Earth you want to watch. So just use this one here. And there will be some fire icons. They are clustered. So just click on the cluster and go to the single icon, click it again, and you will get information like confidence level. It's something like there are 67% probability of being a real fire. And another really important thing is on the upper right, there's a control. You can select the background image. You can choose, for example, a topo map, a street map, or just go back to the satellite image. You can also deactivate the active fires and the burning areas and the forecast. So let's come back to the burning areas. Burning areas are these little violet polygons. They are meant like, well, it's a whole burning area. So the fires detected by the MODIS satellite, they are very close. So I assume that there are not single fires, they are like an area which burns. So, by the way, data are refreshed every 24 hours. So the last one is the forecast. It's a single forecast is this hand symbol again, and forecasts are also clustered. So click the cluster again to get to, for example, a single forecast, for example, like this one here. Click the hand symbol again, and you get a pop-up of information. You can use the slider on the bottom, and you will get information for every 2 hours, information of weather data and soil data, and these data are used to calculate the fire spread. So let's go back again and maybe leave the map. So if you want to start from new, you just click on the upper left, this fire symbol, and the page will reload again. That's it for the moment. So you will get a new data every 24 hours. Bye bye.